The trade war between America and China is only getting crazier and crazier, and today Hollywood is absolutely panicking after the insanely terrible news that China just delivered to them. And we are hearing reports that some of the studios like Disney are just completely petrified, completely terrified over the devastating blow that China just delivered to them. Because hilariously enough, now China is boycotting places like Disney, and it is absolutely hilarious. Disney spends the last 30 years pandering to China, opened Shanghai Disneyland even, and now China is boycotting Disney, and this is all falling apart. And today the stocks are even looking absolutely terrible for Disney. Just look at this. This is just hilarious. And just when you think that the bad news couldn't get any worse for Disney and for Hollywood in general, it just continues to get worse and worse. Today, we have some hilarious twists to this entire thing because Trump just roasted the ever-living daylights out of Hollywood in the most hilarious way possible when a reporter asked Trump, "Aren't you concerned about how this is going to affect Hollywood?" And Trump's response to that was absolutely perfect and something that I think we can all resonate with. So we're going to check that out in a second, but in case you aren't caught up about what is going on with this entire crazy situation, we heard just a couple days ago that China might be planning to ban Hollywood completely from China, and hilariously enough, pretty much everyone was like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. China's film authorities are threatening to moderately reduce the number of U.S. films allowed into the country in response to the tariffs President Trump imposed on the communist nation. And this is coming from the China Film Administration. The wrong action of the U.S. government to abuse tariffs on China will inevitably further reduce the domestic audience's favorability towards American films. We will follow the market rules, respect the audience's choice, and moderately reduce the number of American films imported. Which, of course, this entire thing is complete and total BS. They don't care at all about the audience's choices or anything like that. The best part about everything that has been going on with the tariff wars is that Trump turned the entire world against China, and it basically only took like 48 hours to do so, because now all of the rest of the countries are willing to come to the table to meet with the US, and Trump was like, all right, I won't put tariffs on you, but you have to come to the table and we got to make deals, right? That's what Trump was basically doing. And he got exactly what he wanted. He got all of the countries to come to the table to talk about how we can make trade work. And that is exactly what Trump was after. And he also was after trying to make China look bad and trying to put China in a bad position. And that is exactly what he did. And this is just fantastic to see. And that is why this meme especially is just so hilarious. It's so good. It's so good. And this is also very interesting. So Obama in 2015, if we don't write the rules, we will lose U.S. jobs. So let's go ahead and hear what Obama had to say back in 2015.
The argument is, number one, that's the biggest market in the world. Number two is those countries are already selling to us. I keep on pointing out there are a lot of Japanese cars here in the United States, almost no U.S. cars in Tokyo. Number three is that if we don't write the rules, China will write the rules out in that region. We will be shut out. American businesses, American agriculture, that will mean a loss of U.S. jobs.
But now Trump in 2025 hits China with 125% tariffs to stop the bleeding. I think it's actually more like 140% now is what Trump has it at. And media back then, strategic genius of Obama, and now Trump's dangerous. Same damn message. Trump just had the balls to do it. Hypocrites. And that is 100% correct. And we all know that, of course, Hollywood, especially Disney, has been pandering to China for decades at this point. They have been continuing to make their films pander more to un-American audiences than they are to American audiences, which is why when you see a film like Top Gun Maverick come along, a film that is very much American to its core, that is a film that appeals to the American audience, and it does very, very well. And, well, this is good news because this means that we might start to see films kind of get back to being more pro-American, whether they're genuine about it or not. This is absolutely fantastic how Trump responds to this entire thing.
Mr. President, China retaliated today by reducing the number of American films that can be shown there. What's your reaction to them now targeting cultural exports from the United States?
I think I've heard of worse things. Yes, please.
things are about to turn into a rude awakening for Hollywood. So with all that being said, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.